questions that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Okay, good morning everyone, and specifically for a viewer, I am filming myself crossing the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. That's right, this is an old bridge. Oh, I don't know, probably built in the 30s or 40s, so not as old as the Ben Franklin. And this connects Jersey to Northeast Philly, the Tacony section of Northeast Philadelphia. And we're actually leaving Jersey, crossing into Philadelphia now. So we just left the Pennsauken area of New Jersey into Tacony, Northeast Philadelphia. We're going thrifting today, and you're coming with me. Let's do it. Here are two very nice bookends of Abe Lincoln, but sadly he has fallen over on his nose. Look at that, poor little thing. Anyway, when we turn them over to the back, you can just barely see underneath that tag there what's actually the letters PMC, and that stands for Philadelphia Manufacturing Company. Oh, there it is. We can see it completely on that one. Is this the price for the pair? $6.99. I think they might want that price each. I guess I could ask. Anyway, these are old. The Philadelphia Manufacturing Company, I think, eventually moved to Florida, of all places. But I think the name stayed the same, and they continue to produce bookends in the 50s and 60s. Oh, I don't know. What is this thing? Nothing. All right. Not much in the lamp department today. These are all relatively new shades. So we'll swing by the rest of the electrical department here. Well, this will bring back memories from some of you who ran home from high school in the 50s and 60s to play records on your little portable RCA Victor machine here, which is only going to play 45s. I had 45s when I was little. I'm old, I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to have 45s. I sure am. Well, you know, I almost never have the patience to go through all of these bags, but I'm not doing very well in this store today. So I thought I would look through, and I guess I'm on the fence about this. It's $6, and inside of this little bag we have a sailing ship, which is kind of cool, and it is made in occupied Japan. So we know that's 1945 to 52. That's kind of neat, but they don't really have the value that they used to. There are two pups. There's one pup in here with two pups connected by the chains, and it just says foreign on the bottom, and you would see that occasionally when things were stamped that came in from overseas. There you can see it a little bit better. One mama pup with two little pups. Then these other pieces are pretty worthless. That's probably a toothpick holder, which says the San Francisco Trolley, and it's not that old, and neither is that little turtle. So it's only $6, which is more than I would really want to pay for it. It's not bad, but as I said, I don't know, the pups might sell for about $12. I think I'd be lucky if I could get $5 for that ship. So the time and effort with all the work to do the listing and the posting, for the return on the money, it's for me, just for me now. It's my decision to go ahead and leave it here. I know other folks would buy it. It's really a personal choice depending on what your business model is in terms of the profit value that you need to get out of your items. I think I'll just leave it. So far the only thing I have is one glass basket. That's it. That really is it, I think. I'll look again. The Easter basket, I know I can pair with some other baskets that I've already got. Here's some snack sets. Not that great, and we're missing one cup. Well, there's a few pieces of pressed glass. I'll take a look at some of these pieces over here, and maybe I can squeeze something else out of this shop before I take off. Maybe. Okay, the first store, let's hope it gets better from here. Well, everyone, take a look at this very interesting reamer. I've never seen it before. It was cheap, and I suppose I would have purchased it if it weren't terribly chipped. Now, it seems as though there's a little reservoir there. Well, an area to trap seeds, I guess. But look at this early patent date on it, January the 6th, 1909. Isn't that something else? 1909, that old reamer. It was really chipped, and so I wouldn't have ever used it. I could have still purchased it just for display purposes, but I decided not to. I just hadn't seen one with such an early patent date on it. I don't know what this green thing is. It's made of glass, but it didn't interest me. So let's see, going down this aisle. Yeah, this is new stuff made in Brazil. I don't remember anything on the pink aisle. There's a little, I guess, a guitar playing chihuahua? A kitty cat. Those glasses are not old. Hello, dark and lovely. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on in this particular store. Everything in red. Then there was the Halloween section, the Christmas section, but I couldn't really find items from the olden days. Mostly new things. This particular store is in more of a modern neighborhood, and so you don't really have the old, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Making us all dizzy. That camera work was horrible. This is a nice piece of glass, and it is cut glass. And I'm running my fingers all over the edges. You can see the brilliance. You don't even have to feel it. You can see it. We're going to come back to it in a minute. That blue thing is not old. I see some more anchor hocking down there. Another piece of candle wick. Oh, these. Everybody recognizes McCoy. This is some type of an ivy pattern, cream and sugar. I did purchase these. Not as much value in these as there used to be. Oh, if it sounds like a helicopter is taking off, my furnace has just kicked in. I'm down in my basement at home recording a voiceover. And that's what you hear there. Hope it's not too loud. I did buy these because there was not any damage. I didn't buy these. They're beautiful, but just sort of random. Second thoughts, I think I wish I had bought that creamer, not so much on that plate, but I would have held onto that pink creamer and sold it with some other pieces of random depression glass. So I should have bought that. And honestly, I can't really tell you why I didn't. I know why I didn't buy that. There it is again. It haunts me. Ugh. Everywhere I go. Run into those marigold things by Jeanette. Now that is a piece of Heisey, and I knew it before I even looked for a mark. I can't remember if they called that a colonial. It's some type of a colonial pattern or something like that. And it's a good glass pitcher. We'll look and see. I think the H and the diamond are on there somewhere. Down deep inside, there it is. See that? Yeah, it is a handsome pitcher. I've had that before. It's nice and heavy. Just don't remember the exact... I think they might have called it colonial something or other, but I don't necessarily remember. Ah, take a look at that. Wow, $60. Well, I don't want to give away the surprise, but that's in my eBay store right now for auction. You can go get it. Go get it.
Did you want to see something closer?
I'm taking a close-up of it.
Okay, I mean, I can take it out if you want.
Oh, okay, why not?
Yeah, which one?
The purse right here for $59.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wow, this is cool.
Yeah, it's mesh. Wow.
That's really cool.
Okay, let me look at it. Oh, wow, so it's... Yeah. And orange is not half off today, is it? Rats. Do I get it?
I think these colors stay until Monday.
Oh, they
Then
stay.
They go 50% off on Sunday, both of them.
Okay, I know some collectors that would love this. Wow. Well, it's parking lot conversation time. Let's do something a little different. I'm going to show you a bunch of items that I just purchased. I paid $89 for everything that you're about to see. Now, there's a reason why I'm not telling you individual prices. Sometimes when I'm in a thrift store, you pick something up and you go, oh, I don't want to pay $12 for that. I want to pay $3 for that. And you put it in your cart anyway. Then you go around the aisle and you find another item that's $3 and you would have paid $15 for it. So sometimes in my mind, I play this game where I sort of balance out and justify paying a little more for something and less for something else because the sum of the profits makes it worth it. $89 for everything that you're going to see right now. Wow, that's a lot of money. One shade from the 1920s, which will hold clip to a fitter. This would be for a ceiling. Let's see, the sunlight is really making it so that that's a little bit better. It is pink, and this, again, it's made out of glass, frosted glass, or satin glass rather, and this is ceiling fixture. These, you know, at one time, McCoy cream and sugar in this pattern would have been a big deal. These are, there's no damage on them, so, which is unusual, you know, to not find damage. So we have no chips or cracks, and it is the old McCoy. This is going to go back, there we go, you know, to the 40s, late 30s into the 40s. I forget the name of the pattern, but again, not highly collected anymore. The Hazel Atlas jam pot here is common in the apple, but I do buy them. Then I have a little mixer here, a little nut grinder here, again from the 40s with a decal on it. And this one is in good condition. Your mothers all had something like this, so not bad. I will sometimes group, you know, a bunch of little kitchen items together to help the sale. Another item that would be from the 40s era is this little Hazel Atlas Child's mug, Ranger Joe. Is that who it is? Ranch mug. So this encourages the children to finish their milk at the table before they get up. That would appeal in those days to a boy, and the girls would get Shirley Temple. Probably made by Dugan, because Dugan Diamond did a lot of the peach opal. Now this has a chip on it, on the ruffled edge, and it's on the underside. I would like to show it to you. It's not horrible. It's right there on the under. So again, it's not terribly seen. You know, when you look at something like this, it's filthy and I need to clean it. You can see what I paid for that. $5 is okay for that. Now, even though it's chipped, it's just nice to find a piece of carnival glass that is not marigold, the most common color. This was called peach opal, and more than one company did it, but if I remember correctly, Dugan loved this kind of thing. So it's a nice candy dish, footed candy dish, even with that little chip on there. I'm not sure with the damage if I'll keep it or sell it. I might keep it. All right, I've only got one item left. And you're saying to yourself, wait a minute, you paid $89 for all of that? I hope this last item is a whopper. Well, it might be and it might not be. You saw it in the video, and now you're gonna see it in person. Let me get this price tag off, hold on. I'm not supposed to do this. Okay, it's off. You already know in the store that I paid a whopping $60 for this. Yes, I'm talking to myself again. Condition, condition, condition. Okay, this is a Whiting and Davis mesh purse from the 1920s. So mesh, of course, as you already know, for those of you who collect these, for those of you who don't know, this is mesh, this is metal, yeah? And then these colors are sprayed on to this metal, and this is the way it's done. This is a silver-plated frame on here, clasp with the chain. And the condition really couldn't be any better. There's a little bit of wear on the silver plate, but what I'm excited about is we have a perfect interior. Now, on a lot of these bags, this delicate silk is gone, 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 gone. I don't see any indication that this is any type of a replacement. It sure does look original to me. And if that's not the original silk lining, then somebody did an excellent job replacing it. So it is signed on the inside there, and we have no damage on the mesh at all. And boy, is it really pretty. Now, I'm no expert on these, but I went and checked to see what they sell for. What do they sell for? Well, they can sell for anywhere from $50 to $350. What's going to happen with this? Who knows? But here's what I'll do. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I paid $59 for it. When I list it at auction, I'm going to start it at $59. Now, if it sells for $59, I don't break even because I have to pay a commission and all of that. So maybe I'll start it at $64.99. That would be break even if it sells for $64.99. And if it does, then it's a break even, and it's a little bit of a gamble, but what a beautiful thing. And who knows? Maybe it'll sell for $80, $90, $120. I really don't know the market on these, but I've never had one to be able to sell before, and you know how much I like the 20s, and I'm known for selling items from the 20s and 30s, so we'll put it in the eBay store and we'll see what it does. Now that's the reason why all of this cost me $89. The other pieces will sell, and they'll sell for a profit, but this has the potential either to break even or earn me $50, $60, $70, $80, $100 profit. Who knows? We'll find out. Wonderful. I've never had one of these before, and I'm really excited to be able to buy it and sell it. Okay, now I am feeling like I need to go pick at something to eat, so I'm going to go find something to satisfy my appetite, and then we'll do a little more shopping. It's cold here today, and it snowed a little bit this morning. And it's March, but we get slammed in March sometimes. Okay, let's keep shopping. Okay, this was kind of the heartache for the day. I've always wanted one of these. I didn't buy it because it is missing. You see me pointing at that little jewel at the top? That's not what's supposed to be up there. Now, it's missing its insert, but this was a liquor dispenser. It's supposed to have a little guy, a bowling figure on the top. And if I get a chance, I'll insert a photograph here. I could have replaced the other things, but it would have been very difficult to find the little statue of the guy playing bowling, which is what's supposed to be the finial at the top. Yeah, that's I don't know if that's cute or terrifying. I'll let you guys decide. The bunny with the thermometer on it. Which looks like he only has one ear. Now here I am somewhere in Pennsylvania again. I do like this particular store, and sometimes I do very well. A little Easter chick. What's that? Oh, a little Napco. Napco? Yeah. Cute, and it's not a salt and pepper shaker either. We turned our clocks ahead last night. Yeah, I'm recording this on Sunday. I'm supposed to be on vacation, and here I am. Not on vacation. That's okay. More Easter things, which aren't very old. He lost an ear. And this is somebody's ceramic project. Those are kind of cute. Turn around. There you go. We want to see you. I don't know what you're supposed to put in the big opening in the front. You stick jelly beans in there, they wouldn't stay in. Now what is this? Oh, a little... Probably got broken wings and broken fingers and broken flowers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Ah, too bad the stoppers are missing. Perfume bottles. Probably 1940s, 30s and 40s, but no stoppers. I like them though. I guess you could make little bud vases out of them. Look at all these candlesticks. Of course, most of them are new. Now I'm spying up top. You see, there's just a hint of lavender or purple in that glass candlestick, so we know that's a piece that's been sitting out in the sunlight, and it's just begun to turn the slightest bit amethyst or purple. The sunlight interacts with the glass, and that's what it does, and some collectors like it and some don't. Well, thank you. The heater just turned off as soon as I'm about to finish my voiceover. Perfect timing. Not really. Of course, you know, when you see these plates that have this ring in the center, you know that's the bottom of a cheese and cracker set. Now, this is only $4, and I'm not going to buy it because the actual cracker compote would have been painted and decorated to match this piece. Beautiful enamel paint on there, and gold and green, and it really is pretty. But you know me, I would want to actually put a cracker compote back on it. And I wouldn't find one that has this decoration on it. So we'll leave it there and let someone else find it, perhaps as a decorative plate. Oh, I didn't see these. That's the what the collectors call by Cracky in amber by L.E. Smith. And I think I'm trying to collect those in green. That looks like something someone made in their weekend, what do you call it, ceramic class. That looks like a Gemco thing. It might not be. Anyway, yeah, I wish that the cracker compote, the cheese compote, was still with it, but it's not. And they usually don't stay together in life after all those years. Yep, they usually get separated. Okay, this is nothing new here, or nothing old. This is all new stuff here. I'm gonna look at the furniture. Let's go look at some furniture. That's a nice old walnut office chair for $9.99. Probably dates to about 1920 to 1930, somewhere in there. Made by the Johnson Chair Company of Chicago. Now, you know, I love it, but I don't need it, and I'm not going to buy it. I've got other chairs similar to that at home, but my gosh, it's just wonderful. I wonder whose hands wore away the surface there. Isn't that nice? That's a really handsome old chair. Also right here for $10 is a Depression-era end table from the 1930s, next to this 1960s vanity chair. I don't need this either. I love the veneer, the way it's cut, and it's not in bad shape. It needs a little scratch cover, and that would be a nice little end table for someone who likes the 1930s. But once again, I've got to say no. I've got to say no. And how about these? How many of you had one of those? To put all your little whatnots on that you have to dust every day, every other day.